What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Vexels. This is a design service I personally use. So what I do is I can browse through their designs. Here you have merch ready designs. You have niches, topics, styles. So what I'm mostly looking is at t-shirt. That's what I mostly do. So I would go in here and I can pick from thousands of designs. So I tweak them or I upload them as they are onto places like Amazon, Etsy, Redbubble, TeePublic, all kinds of print on demand services. And we're blessed to have Gero join us here in this video, and we're going to talk about all the services Vexels has to offer. All right.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
this is Gero. He is coming us from Vexels. He's head of marketing or just involved in marketing in general, right?
Yeah, I'm part of the marketing team. Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm not head of marketing, but yeah, I'm part of the. I'm head of merch. Let's say.
Okay. So I would like for you to tell my audience more about Vexels, what you did in the past, currently doing, and what are your plans in the future.
Sure. So Vexels is a graphic stock that now transformed into a design platform, mainly for merchers, for merch sellers. What we do is we create graphics and tools made for with a specific interest in print on demand and merch in general, right? The idea of our business is to provide design solutions that would help merchants be more productive, like whether you're just starting out, like you're a beginner, you're just starting out with merch, or if you are an expert, like you've already made your share of sales and you've accomplished like higher tiers on merch by Amazon, for example. I think this is a great platform for you to branch out into other platforms, to branch out into other products, and overall just improve your productivity. A little bit about the history. You asked about the history of Vexels. Um, our company started actually way back in 2009. It had another name, and it was originally a graphic stock. In 2016, that's about 5 years ago, that company changed into what's now called Vexels. There was a rebranding and change of firm. And even then, the idea was to mainly create graphics for commercial use. That's like communication, like for professional designers, businesses that needed templates, that kind of stuff. But then we did notice an interest in early 2018. We did notice a big interest in people asking for our designs to be used on t-shirts. So uh, me personally, I was doing already merch by Amazon in 2017, about a year earlier, prior to me started working in Vexels. I was already doing merch. So I kind of knew that there was something going on about the POD industry. So then after interviews and a lot of listening to our community, we went on and started creating t-shirt designs, like ready-made t-shirt designs. But then eventually we branched it out and started creating more products and tools devoted to helping you being creative without having like going beyond graphics that you can use as is. So we, apart from that, we created other custom products like PSD t-shirts and our t-shirt maker.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been using you guys for a few years now, and
Yeah.
I've used several other services. Um, and you and another service are the only ones that basically stuck with I've, everything has its pros and cons, but I really did like all the stuff you guys are offering, and that you guys are. It seems like you guys are growing, right? As the longer I stuck with you guys, the more and more opportunities kind of came up, or different templates. Now you guys have mock-ups. You do books, pop sockets. So I really like that. As like I've been using it for Merch by Amazon. As Merch by Amazon has been growing, you have
Yeah.
incorporated all those options. So for me, it was a easy decision for me to just stick with you guys because it really worked. And when I did start, like print on demand and stuff like Merch by Amazon or Etsy, a lot of time I was doing the designs, and I would do 3, 4 designs a day, but it'd take me the whole day, and then
Mm.
uploading it, doing a good process, doing something thoughtful in that way, like uploading it, good titles. It takes time, right?
It
Doing a little
does.
bit of research. But now that I use services like Vexels, I'm not spending as much time designing. I'm more uploading products. I tweak things. I put different words. I change colors. But like I've been able to upload more, and I've been seeing good results too. Because I've also requested a few things, and I've seen those do good out, in the marketplace that I am at. So I'm
Mm.
really happy with how things are going with Vexels, and you guys have a new website too, which is fairly interesting. I think before it was a lot more simple. Now you have, it's at first it looks a lot more complicated, but it's really well organized where you can find the things you need. So if you're like someone that's just wants merch, you have those options, what kind of things you can do with merch, and then you have the designer. So if you want to do more posters, postcards, and stuff like that, it's I'm really liking how the new website is going and the services you guys are offering. Is there anything you guys are planning to do up ahead? Is there anything in the horizons with Vexels? Like any plans?
All right. So first off, thank you for your feedback on our new website. We started, as I mentioned, in 2016. The platform was most. It was more on the side of stock, like a graphic stock. You go, there's a library, and you download stuff, and that's it. With the new website, we understood that there was much more than just the designs, right? You for the print on demand business, you need also to be productive. You also need to have inspiration. You need to have ideas. It's not just good designs and that's it. You said it yourself. Merch takes time, and we see that the new website for us is a way to make things easier for merchants, especially on the design aspect, which we find that it's obviously a struggle sometimes, like getting the right designs. Um, but we intend on going beyond that, and also provide sellers with uh, tools and ideas and products that help their productivity all around. Uh, we plan on doing it like gradually, right? We started with t-shirt designs that you could use as is. Then we created custom templates that you can edit as you want. I'm sure you've used a couple of those. I
Yeah, I've
think.
used a lot of the stuff. I've always tried to try things out. Yeah.
Yeah, and well, that's one of the tools and resources that we have. And then we created also the tissue maker. We have the mockup generator, and for the future, we are planning on going more productive on products like KDP, like self-publishing. We already have a stream of production for KDP book covers, but we are intending on working with interiors. We are already have a project of coloring book interiors, and we're probably gonna have templates for low content books in the future. And for sure there's gonna be more products. Like I don't want to say anything out of the pipeline, but there are. You mentioned it a while ago. Merch by Amazon grew. Had like uh, they started with pop sockets. We started creating pop socket designs. Same with phone cases, tote bags, throw pillows. The idea is to match as best as possible what the most popular platform has. So currently the most popular platform for print on demand is Merch by Amazon. So kind of like most of our portfolio suits the bill of Merch by Amazon, right? But we are definitely looking into other platforms and looking into other products, because we know for a fact that you shouldn't put all your eggs into one basket. So in order to have a successful business or career as a merch seller, you you gotta you gotta mix it up. You gotta definitely work with different products, different niches, different platforms that have different audiences. There's we know Merch by Amazon, but you got Etsy as well, and that's an entirely different audience. uh, Same goes with Redbubble. So we're trying to help to the merch community as a whole, in as many areas that we can in terms of design and productivity.
Yeah.
That's kind of the future for us.
I've always tried to try all the different things you guys offer, and I really been like, what was the thing? Oh, the merch digest. I also
Yeah, yeah,
like that, and yeah, that's where with the inspiration, right? Sometimes
yeah,
when you don't really know what to do, um, that little newsletter comes out and has gives you ideas, and also to also think about what's coming up. So like fall.
yeah.
So if you're not making stuff for fall, if you intend on doing fall themes, if you do that kind of
Mm,
stuff, if you're not doing stuff right now, you're kind of just struggling back. So the newsletter really helps with that. So like in a
mm.
couple of months, maybe you'll be like, all right, start thinking about Christmas and gifts, right? And so having that inspiration to not be just stuck where you are, but kind of also think ahead, and
Yeah,
it really really helpful.
definitely. And one of the things that we noticed that happens is that there uh, while there is a struggle with design, obviously, there's also that problem of lack of inspiration and lack of productivity. I could ask you, if would you say that a key to success in the merch business is consistency? Would you
Yes.
agree with that?
Oh yeah. Almost with anything, right? Even
Yeah.
how I'm doing this YouTube video, that's going to go up in YouTube and Odyssey. The more consistent I am, the better results I see. And if I take a big long break, you see
Mm,
that you know it's like going to the gym, exercise. You can do all summer and you're good, but then comes
yeah.
this and you don't do nothing. You're back when it's gone. So yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, and that's what really I like about Vexels too. You know, you subscribe to this service. It helps you keep consistent uploading, even when sometimes you don't have that inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
I tackle my niches a lot, so I have several niches and different Etsy stores, Redbubble store, T Public, and I can find all these designs on Vexel. So if I have my dog niche that I'm going to upload, oh, okay, let's do the dog. Oh, here we go. I like this one, like that. I'll change this, don't upload. So
Mm,
you're consistent, you work faster, and yeah, it's just an amazing service. So now I would like for you to talk about the subscription plans. So
sure.
if you can clarify a little bit of that, you have like three, right? So it's merch, merch plus, ultimate merch, and also this is a subscription service. So does that mean if I stop being subscribed to it, do I
Mm.
my rights to use these graphics?
So there's okay. We got a couple of questions there. So let's go over the plans. Uh, we right now we've divided our user experience into merge and design. So if you are into POD, obviously you're watching this video, you would like to go to the merge plans section. Over there we have three plans. One like from the most basic one until the most complete one. So I would obviously recommend the halfway there. It's not like the top of the top, but it isn't like the basic one. And just for the record, some of the features that you have are $200 per month. You have 4 design requests per month. These are free design requests. So you have an idea, you send it over, and we'll create it for you. Of course, there are some limitations like trademark length of if you have a quote, there's a length cap. Um, but yeah, they're free, and you have eventually they're going to be uploaded to the rest of the library, to the public library, but you'll have a window of opportunity to pretty uh, a pretty good window of opportunity to use the design before anyone else. Then, of course, you're gonna have access to all of the graphics. You can use them as however you want, and free access to all our tools, including the T-shirt maker, of course, the mockup generator if you have an Etsy store, of course, and products like the PSD templates, which are awesome. They are just one of the best products that we have. Um, that they do that. They allow you to edit one template as many times as you want, as much as you please. This plan is it's about the monthly is about $49 per month. Of course, and there's the merch digest that you already mentioned. That's also included. Every month, you're gonna get a guide, a PDF guide with tips, hacks, ideas, inspiration. Sometimes we have interviews with people like Daniel, who would just go out there and do some nice interview that give some interesting insights on how to do merge. You know, we go after success cases, and and yeah, I would definitely recommend for anyone to try out a Vexel subscription. The reason why I would invite anyone is because if you are just starting out, it's a great place to get designs that are good, that sell. I wouldn't say that every design sells, but because we also understand that in order for a product to sell, obviously you have to do the work behind it, the keyword research. You gotta put it. You gotta do the listings the right way. So a whole there's a whole array of things that go behind creating a successful product. But obviously, we are gonna help you in terms of design. Then, if you are already successful, if you are like Daniel, who's been with us for about 3 years now, I remember. You can still get the most out of our subscription. And obviously, if you have at least two, three other platforms where you make sales, it's gonna pay itself out. The service pays itself out basically. I wouldn't say that if you subscribe to Vexels, you're gonna be instantly successful, because that's not how it works. I'm sure Daniel can say a lot of things about it. It's not just, oh, okay, I have design and upload it and I got sales. But we do think that if you use our platform the right way, it's highly likely that you're gonna get results. So yeah, check out the merch plans. There's a whole there's a whole list of features. If you visit the plans page, maybe Daniel or you yourself, whoever he's watching, you can check it out for yourself. I don't want to go over all the the
Yeah, yeah.
features, but
There's
there's a
a lot,
lot
and
of
you
them.
also don't offer just for merch, right? There's That's another
Yeah,
like you guys are expanding to KDP, so someone might not be interested in merch. They're more
exactly.
interested in doing different things, and that's the great thing about Vexels.
Mm,
It presents you more opportunities to do other things and not just put your eggs in one basket, which is just T-shirts, which it seems to be exploding. To the more it's getting more competitive
hmm.
doing T-shirts. So looking at other
Yeah.
things like the KDP, or even something that I think also exploded, and the people that got in at the right time were things about wearing masks, right? So I know people that did really good with that. Um, because they saw the opportunity and they saw the trend and they hopped in. And places like Vexel, other where that you can have these designs incorporated into different other products, you can do really well. Um, and one of the things I really liked about Vexels too is that customer service is really great. If I ever had an issue, a question, the response was really quick, and I am willing to pay more money to a company that treats me well instead of paying someone really cheap, but I don't get emails back. The service is not so great. So
Hmm.
at the end of the day, it can be frustrating. So, like even for my fulfillment partner, it's not the cheap one; it's the more expensive one. But I'm willing to pay that extra fee because they've made my life easier. Any technical issues or um, you know any issues I had, response was quick, was tried to dealt with fairly. So if it's totally my fault, then I should cover it. If it's totally their fault, they are 100% sure to cover it. So um, services like this, that have amazing customer service is worth sticking with.
Yeah, and we know that merch is tough. I would say that a lot of people go into merch thinking that it's a make money online kind of stuff, like make easy money, passive income, uh,
Make five hundred
fi-
dollars a day, and
yeah, financial freedom. And we know, in the years that we've done this, we know we've come to learn that that's not quite how it is. And I kind of stress on this because we oftentimes see people who just give up, who just give up on merch. Some of our feedback reasons are, I'm not doing merch anymore, it's not working for me. And and I would encourage people to at least keep on being productive. It's not about, oh, you gotta spend um, 10, like 100 hours doing research and design. You gotta design it perfectly because otherwise it's not gonna work. No, you can go really simple, and you can just by the sheer fact of creating a design, even if it's a heart with an "I love you, mom" message. uh, that's really valuable in this business, because a lot of people just give up because they just stop, because, like, taking off sales, if you don't have the luck of finding a golden niche, and like, if the planets don't align for you, it's easy for you to give up. So maybe it takes, I would ask, let me ask you, Daniel, how much time did it take you to, like, say, oh, I'm getting the hang of it, I mean, this is really going for me?
um, so yeah, that was like 3 4 years back too. So, and it did take me some time to get there. But when I was seeing that what I was making at my work was what was making online with merch, I was almost making at work, was when I realized, wow, I can dedicate
Mm,
more time to it, and it does
yeah.
take that time to it. But I also think that you also want to do something you like. So don't I think you would be more successful, not just financially, but
Mm,
I don't know, spiritually. You're more like if you do something you love, right?
hmm.
And if you're just doing
Exactly,
something
absolutely.
because you just want to make money, you can and you could have that, but you're not gonna
Hmm.
want to continue. because it's not you.
Of course, of course.
You could
Hmm.
hire people and have it do well, but yeah, but I just think for if you do something that you love, not only will you be consistent because you enjoy it,
Hmm.
um, you'll be more willing to share it out to the world because it's something
Hmm.
that you like. So you're going to tell everyone, right?
Absolutely.
And that alone can keep you going, but obviously it's not everything. I don't want to make it seem like it's just you come up with your dream thing and it's going to work. It's not. It takes
Yeah,
time, and you have to
it takes time.
and also picking those niches or those audiences. Something might work out that you don't really would have never thought it would have worked. And the
Hmm.
thing that, like, say, I was doing a lot of dog stuff, and I have a dog. I love my dog. I was doing really, really well, but you could see as it got more competitive and got more competitive because a dog is,
Yeah.
there's so many people doing that. But I found those other little niches, like let's
Hmm.
say one that I just recently found was it's a pirate niche. So there's
Yeah.
people that love pirates. So I
Yeah.
started targeting this pirate thing, and I've been using Vexels designs to come to these pirate designs, and I've been doing really well. And it's
Hmm.
because of this trending thing that's going on in the pirate community.
Hmm.
Um, and I kind of like pirates. I think it's fun, So when I
Yeah. Yeah.
and I promote it, all right, and I make these memes and stuff like that, make these little videos. It's something that I find fun doing, and I've saw success in it, and it's doing really well. And another thing I do like doing, and I do designs of, is cannabis and cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Things I've either worked with or are interested in investing, and I'm doing pretty good with that stuff. And I find it more fulfilling, right? Instead of
Hmm.
chasing something that I know is popular because it's on the trending page or because it's like and then I just want to get in there. Like I'm sure politics is people make so much money in politics. I'm pretty sure some of the at their time the political T-shirts are the ones that really blow up. I've seen in like in especially with merch by Amazon. When it's elections time, those are the top shirts. But I don't touch that because I don't, it's not my thing. I don't want to promote anybody, or I don't want to dis.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to get involved in that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't chase that. I just chase what I like, and I've found success in it. And you just have to, try different things, experiment, and as well as with these design services, I tried a lot of them, right? It's not that I'm going to find the first
Mm.
designer or the first service. Vexels could be for you, and it might not be, but it's you have to
Might
try it out.
not. Yeah.
If you don't try it,
Yeah.
it's yeah,
Yeah.
you have to try it to actually
Yeah.
judge it. If this is something you're interested in doing, getting getting in print on demand, the potential of having some passive income. So, when I'm doing this with Gero, this chat on Zoom, I'm getting sales out there. Maybe not a ton of money, but you could see that this industry is blowing up. It's a great opportunity to make some passive income, and
Mm.
then with this passive income, hopefully invest in things like maybe upgrade my service. I'm seeing results in Vexels. I'm doing really good. The designs are coming. Let's upgrade my subscription, or let's go try another service that provides something else. Like there's another service that I really like using, the mockups, because they have a ton of
Mm.
mockups. So I use them. So I invest in my own business, right? Just and
Mhm.
that way you can kind of keep growing, and
Exactly.
yeah. So you have to invest to see more growth when you're starting a business.
Hmm.
Because if you keep on doing the same thing, you're going to be making the same thing, or you're just going to be
Hmm.
in the same spot. So
Yeah.
investing, learning, educating yourself, networking really will help you a lot if you want to start this print on demand business, or just starting your own business in general.
Hmm. Exactly. And making the right investment as well. You said it. You've we've gone through a variety of different platforms and services, and you ultimately chose Vexels for one of the things that you do, right? Like design. But it's important that how much how much you make of it. How good do you use it? How easy it is for you to to how easy it is for you to use it on your workflow, to integrate it in your business. And that's kind of what our goal is. I mean, you can have the Vexel subscription, but it's not that like we're gonna just give you designs. No, we're gonna help you in the way that we can, in terms of productivity and of course designing and ideas. So it's not just okay, I just pay a subscription and I just get the designs. I know I've mentioned it before, but the idea is to like to be successful, you gotta be consistent, you gotta have fresh ideas, you gotta be moving all the time. So you just said it that you're talking to me and you're making money. Yeah, but how long did it take? What was the work behind it? So that's like the
Yeah.
work that no one sees, and that's really important for us to know, because again, it's not that I know Vexes may not be for everyone, and surely it isn't for everyone, but but if you make a good, wise use and like knowledgeable and educated use of the platform, and just like hearing your advice, I think that you can make something out of it, and that's ultimately the reason why we're here.
Yeah. Definitely, I definitely see this for beginners, intermediates, people that you know um, more up there. They have more, I don't know, more of a business with they have staff and more people involved. Definitely of all levels. So you don't even need to have any design skills. This is a great
Yeah.
spot start, right? You already
Hmm.
have those designs. You have tools where you can create your own designs. So you don't need to get Photoshop or any of these other apps that might cost a bit of money. You could start all that right there with Vexels. All right,
Hmm.
man, Gerald. Thank you for coming here and spreading the Vexels love. And I really enjoying what you guys are doing. I don't have any intention of stopping using you guys, and I'm really excited to see what you guys are coming up with. I saw that KDP thing, that video, and
Hmm.
and that's something I've been thinking about getting into now. Hopefully, I'll start uploading stuff on KDP and using you guys stuff.
Awesome. Thank you for inviting me, for having us, Vexus. Uh, Obviously, this is not the idea is not to push the product, but we definitely see that it's good to share what we do with people. That you have your own experience with us. I think is very valuable. Of course, there's a lot of things to do in the merch market. Print on demand is blowing up. It's just getting started. I mean, think about it. Merch by Amazon started back in 2015. There's some other platforms that have been around for about a decade already. So things are just getting better. We're gonna have more products, more tools, more services. The idea is to help productivity ultimately, and yeah, we are super also open to feedback. Daniel knows about this. We invited him to participate in closed beta sessions of new products. He's been around. We had already interviews as a user. I personally contacted him. Actually, the reason why I'm here is because about 3 years ago, I contacted him personally to learn how he was doing with merch, how was our product going with him. We got feedback, we brought it back to the team, and everything that you see today is a direct product of said feedback, of said investigations and interviews that we have with customers. So yeah, it's not just us getting designs out there. It's about listening to the audience, reading the market, and yeah, thanks for having us. We're happy to be around for the next one.